Ben, a quick look back at last week in the absolute domination of Cortez. You go down there and just steamroll them. Set the tone in that game with turnovers resulting in touchdowns on Cortez's first two possessions. You guys looked really good last week.
The turnovers were quick, and the toss to Ty Wheat sort of got behind him, and Tucker scooped and scored, and that's just a wonderful way to start the game. And then the next time they had the ball, we jumped a quick pass, and he overthrew it, and we picked that. So they started early. I thought we were real efficient defensively and offensively, and I think with those quick scores sort of rattled them, took them out of their game a little bit. But I thought our kids played really well.
It's kind of been state title or bust this season. Keeping your eyes on the ultimate prize while focusing on the task at hand each week as we get into the playoffs now. It's a sixth straight year in the playoffs, second straight year is the number one seed. Talk a little bit about the success over this program over the years as we build to the playoffs this year.
I think we've had really good, hard-working kids, and they just come out and they practice hard every day, and they do a great job in the weight room. And, this group has a lot of high expectations on them, but, we just focus week by week to make sure that we're just focused on that week's opponent. And now it's a 4-game season, and I told the kids, everybody's 0-0 now, and everybody's proud to be in the playoffs, so everybody's very dangerous. So we have to make sure that we just show up each week and just play very sound and play mistake-free like we've been doing for most of the year.
First up is Alamosa. It'll be the third straight year that we've faced Alamosa in the playoffs. They've had a couple of big wins, 2 or 3 big wins coming down the stretch here that have gotten them into the playoffs, as the 16th seed, but people aren't really giving them a snowball's chance. How do we match up against Alamosa, and how are you keeping the boys from getting too overconfident?
I think they realize how well they've played us in the past. They're a tough team, Alamosa, and their coach sort of emailed me as like third year in a row, really type of deal, and sort of chuckled about it. And he does a really nice job down there, but we just have to play really sound. They have some really good football players. They have 3 or 4 good wide receivers, which will test our passing game and our pass defense, and we're going to have to make sure we're really strong in our back half, and we'll have to have a good pass rush at them.
Okay, and want to end up here talking about something that's kind of stuck in my craw the last couple of years with Chassa and the playoffs, and if assuming we beat Alamosa and then we'll play the winner of Basalt the Classical Academy, obviously if Basalt wins, we'll have them here in Delta. But if TCA wins, we have to travel to Colorado Springs, and TCA's the 9, we're the 1, But the rules state team with the least amount of home games will host that second round game. What bothers me not so much, because that's how it had been in the past, what bothers me now is that 5A, 4A, and 3A, as well as I believe 8-man, have highest seed hosts throughout, and 2A and 1A and 6-man are different. What are your thoughts on that? Obviously, you got to go play and win all your games, but you definitely like that home game in the second round.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'd be nice to have a little consistency throughout, all divisions. But as we know, moving forward, what we have to do is if we have to go on the road, we have to go on the road. What I really do enjoy is at least when we get to the semifinals, the highest seed hosts, and that used not to be like that. So at least they've made that adjustment, and then maybe pretty soon they'll make the other adjustment. But, you just got to go play well every weekend, and it's a 4-game season, so we just got to go play good.
Okay, good luck to you, Ben. Thank you.
Thank you very much.